We are witnessing a major change in US policy in the West Asia. The United States is pulling back a significant number of troops from Syria. We're talking about 600 troops leaving, which means fewer than 1,000 American personnel will remain on the ground. So what's going on? Why are they there in the first place? Why this withdrawal now, and how will this impact the entire region? Hello, I'm Gunjan Handa, and let's break it down with Chronicle Explained. First things first. Why were US troops in Syria at all? Well, back in 2015, they entered as a part of global coalition to take down the Islamic State group, or as we know it, ISIS. Their mission was pretty specific. They were there to support Kurdish-led forces on the ground who were actively fighting ISIS. They were also there to prevent ISIS from regaining territory and launching attacks again. Another big part of their job was to act as a kind of buffer between Kurdish allies and Turkey, which sees some Kurdish groups as terrorists. And finally, they were tasked with countering Iranian-backed militias and stopping weapon trafficking across southern Syria. For nearly a decade, there have been around 900 US forces in Syria, playing a really important role in stabilizing the northeast part of the country and making sure ISIS did not get a chance to regroup. You can see here how long this presence has been, but now we're seeing a shift. So why pull out 600 troops now? There are a few key reasons here. First off, remember the Hamas attack on Israel back in October 2023 that led to Israel's war on Gaza? After that, the US actually temporarily increased its troop numbers in Syria to over 2,000. That's because Iranian-backed militias were targeting US interests in response to Israel's actions in Gaza. Then, in January 2024, a tragic incident happened. 3 US troops were killed by a drone strike from an Iranian-backed militia in Jordan. This highlighted the risks and costs of keeping such a large presence there. Now, with the immediate threat from ISIS reduced and the regional crisis somewhat stabilizing, the Pentagon is going back to those pre-2023 force levels, which means fewer than 1,000 troops. The focus is still on countering ISIS with their Kurdish partners and deterring those Iranian-backed groups. Plus, let's be honest, there's been a lot of pressure in Washington to reduce these foreign military commitments and focus on the other priorities. And there's been a huge political change in Syria itself. In December 2024, longtime Syrian President Bashar al-Assad fled the country after more than a decade of civil war. An interim government formed by an Islamist-led rebel alliance is now in power in Damascus. Many Syrians who were displaced by the war started returning home, which is great news. But the country remains unstable and divided. There's still fighting in some regions, especially between Kurdish militias and Turkish-backed forces in the northeast. Israel is still carrying out strikes on suspected weapon sites, and there are signs that ISIS is trying to regroup amid this chaos. And those Iranian-backed militias? They're still active, posing a threat to both the new Syrian government and US interests. So what does all of this mean for the region and the world? Well, this new Syrian regime and US drawdown could reshape things. With Assad gone, Iran loses a key ally and a land corridor to Lebanon. But its militias are still influential and could continue to destabilize the region. Turkey might feel more emboldened to act against Kurdish groups, risking new conflict in northern Syria. Israel is likely to keep up strikes against Iranian assets, raising the risk of further escalation. Russia's influence, which grew a lot during the Assad years, may diminish as the power vacuum grows. For the US, reducing its footprint means less direct risk, but also less leverage over Syria's future and the fight against ISIS. And the broader West Asia could see shifting alliances and new security challenges as regional powers jockey for influence in post-Assad Syria. The US withdrawal of 600 troops from Syria signals the end of one chapter and the uncertain start of another. As the new regime in Damascus struggles to assert control, the risk of ISIS resurgence and regional instability remains high. The world will be watching closely as Syria and the West Asia enter a new era. Stay tuned with the Asian Chronicle for more in-depth coverage.